Happy Sunday. Welcome, welcome. My name is Alecia Lott. Welcome. Let's see. Do we have anyone in the chat yet? Nope, not yet. I'm by myself. That's cool. I'm gonna get my music. All right. So hi. My name is Alecia Lott. This is the place for you if you like to journal and you like to get all of your thoughts and feelings on paper, put your pen to your paper, and also you like to plan and get yourself organized and mentally ready for this coming week. So you are in the right place if all of those things are for you. This is my weekly live stream, and I just basically we go through some journaling prompts, and in the second half is 2 hours. In the second half, you will be able to watch me set up my bullet journal weekly spread and just get all of my stuff ready for the week, get everything organized and feeling good, because that's what we want. We want to always make sure that we are on the right path for the coming week. And the last week just went by so quickly. So I am ready. I am ready for the coming week. All right, let's get started here. Okay, I see some people are joining us. Hello, welcome, welcome. Please feel free to say hi in the chat. All right, yes, we got bagels. Hi. All right, Nestor, buenos dias. Yes. Okay, so we got some people here, my homies, my weekly buds. I'm so happy to see you guys. I hope it was a good week. I hope that you all had a wonderful last week, and if not, that's okay because it's gone. It has left the building, so whatever. Okay, so in the chat, yes, hello, good morning. In the chat, if you would like, please feel free to leave me an emoji and let me know, or several emojis if you want to leave a string and let me know how your week went. And you could. This is your chance to let it out in emoji form. And I love to translate them and figure out what happened. So yeah, yeah. I think my week went okay. Yeah. So I was on the second week of training for my job, and I think things are going well there. I am, I don't want to brag or anything. I think I'm doing well in the training. I'm at near maybe the top of the class. I don't know. So yes, I feel like I'm learning a lot, and I am, starting to get my routine together for just being able to deal with life outside of the new job. So you gotta have a life, a little bit. So that's important. And then over the weekend, yesterday, my mom and she came and picked me up, and we went to a park. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to like hit most of the major parks in the Cincinnati, Ohio area. And so I don't know if you're part wherever you live in your city, if they do any sort of thing for the park systems, but here in Cincinnati, they do this like park passport thing, and it's super cute. So you go in, and I didn't. You go in, and like for example, this one, you have Miami Whitewater Forest. We didn't go there, but just to give you an example, so you go to the park, and you can like write about the different trees in the park, and just talk about your experience. So it's very cute, it's very wholesome. But I definitely, if you have parents that you want to spend more time with, I would recommend something like this where you can like go outdoors and you can walk, you're both getting exercise, and it's either free or low cost, which is always nice. And you can bring a picnic or whatever, and you can just like hang, so any maybe relative or someone that you want to, someone you want to spend more time with, like quality, wholesome, cute time. So it was nice just to see my mom kind of like hunched over her park passport, and she's like filling it out, and she's like, oh, what about that tree, or what did we see any flowers? So I thought it was very cute. Meanwhile, I did not bring my passport to the park yesterday because I couldn't find it. I put it in a in a pocket of my backpack where I keep my real passport. So for some reason, I was just like, passports need to go together. So so I found it once I got back home. And next time, now I will remember to bring it. But yeah, it was really fun. I think it's just a great kind of excuse to go to different places as well, because it's like, well, you want to fill up the passport, and that way you can, you have this excuse. Okay, we need to go to this park. We need to go here. We need to go here. So I thought it was cute. What I have been doing for myself, in addition to that, all right, I gotta cover some things up. Uh, Wait, can I do this? All right. So I've been getting stickers as well. So I got a sticker for my journal. So that one was Glenwood Gardens. And then we went to Sharon Woods last week. All right, so this one is cute. Okay, can I show you without showing you my journal? Yes, there we go. Oh, I'm not lost, I'm exploring. See how cute is that? All right. I think it's adorable. All right. Anyway, you guys. So I have some good slides here coming up with some good journaling prompts. So yes, I think I wanted to focus on our bodies this week. Just thinking about how we're treating our bodies. So these first few slides we're going to go through together. And I want to change this music though. It's not giving me journal vibes. There we go. All right, we're back with some music, maybe. Okay, no. Um, so yeah, these first few slides are going to help us plan a little bit better. So I like to just maybe think about what went wrong last week. Think about what I need to do coming in the next coming days. Think about any plans I need to make, what I need to write down in my calendar, whether that's my digital calendar or my physical journal, things like that. So that's what we will do in the first half. We will get all those planning questions out. In the second half, we're going to just do some journaling prompts, thinking about how we are treating our bodies. Because last night, after I hung out with my mom, what did I do? I ate an entire bag, like a large bag of potato chips, and had some beer. And yeah, and then I woke up and I was like, I'm not treating my body like a temple. And I don't, I want to think about that. Why am I not doing that? So that's what we will do. All right. So tell me, what was your biggest win last week? What was something that you are really proud of, that you accomplished, and that you want to, this is our chance to pat ourselves on the back. So let me know if you would like in the comments, or you can write it down in your journal. But I do want to always leave that space to congratulate ourselves if we did something good. And also, what gave you strength last week? What was something that, fortified you? What is something that fed your soul, that gave you strength last week? Hmm. 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 Yes. All right. I'm going to give us a couple minutes to think about that. Mm-mm-mm. All right. No, not 5. We want maybe, I think we can manage with just, we're going to try 3 minutes. I just want you to go 2 minutes. I just want you to think about what was your biggest win, and also what gave you strength. Yay! All right. So that gave us a little bit of time to think about what were some things that helped you get through the week. Um, so yes, maybe it is some time with friends. Maybe it was a bag of potato chips. You know, sometimes just having a little binge is a good thing. I'm not gonna lie. So yes, all right. And I want to give some shout outs here. All right, so in the chat today, we have Miss Megos. Thank you for joining us. Happy Sunday. All right, we have Nestor. Buenos dias. Espero que tenías, tuviste una semana bonita y llena de esperanza y prosperidad. Sí, no estoy. I always get so nervous speaking Spanish. I don't know, but gracias por estar aquí, como siempre, gracias. And then I have to switch back. No, and then Megos, hello, she's here again. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. All right, yes, being in the park with my mom was amazing. It was fun just to be able to, just kind of, just chill in the park. We walked a lot, and I don't feel that it's always the bonding experience that I hope it's going to be, but it was still good. And then, and then I flipped it around and I ate a bunch of potato chips. So gotta have balance. So yes, thank you all so much for joining me. All right, and then we have Lieutenant Uhura. Thank you for joining me. I'm happy that you're here today. Yes, all right. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. We're gonna get through this coming week together. All right. Here, let me fix my camera. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, it is going to be a good week. Wait, let me get myself together here. All right, so I want to give us some more prompts here. Actually, before we do that, so the 2 minutes is like a warm up. Now, I want you to get your pens, your paper ready. We're gonna do a brain dump for 10 minutes. All right, let me get myself together here. There we go. We're gonna do a brain dump for 10 minutes. And I want you to think about just think about the past week. Think about actually what is coming up in the future, what you need to plan for, what events and appointments are coming up for you, what materials you may need for said events and appointments, things like that. So, yes, I'm going to give us 10 minutes of space and time to do that. Hello. All right. Yes. Are you ready for 10 minutes? No. All right, 10 minutes starting now. Okay, we have a little over a minute and a half. So think about all of those things you need to do in the coming week. Yeah. All right. I hope that was a good 10 minutes for you guys. It was good for me. I got a lot of things out. Okay, so are we feeling a little more clear about what's going on in the coming week? Let's see what's happening in the chat. All right, we've got Stephanie Scrub. Yes. Hello. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I hope it was a good week. And I hope this coming week, will be even better. It will. It will be. All right. So yes, I'm happy to see you all. And here, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to move on, and we're going to get the rest of our weekly planning in order here. Okay. So our next question here is. Let me move this timer for a minute. All right. There we go. Everything's moving everywhere. So our next questions of our set of questions is going to be, by Friday evening, I will have done, and I want you to think of 3 beautiful things that you would like to have accomplished by the end of the week. So I put Friday evening, but according to your work schedule, whatever the last day of your work week is, what would you like to have accomplished by that point? So yeah, think of 3 things that you want to do, for this coming week. All right, number 2 is going to be, what might be blocking me from doing those things? So think hard about that. Is it an internal thing? Are you maybe afraid to do the things? Are you procrastinating? Or is it an external thing that is hopefully still within your control somehow, that you can maybe block? Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's your job. Maybe it's the weather, and you want to do something outdoors. How can you protect yourself from the elements? Or is it possible to do this thing on another day? I don't know. So that's number 2. Number 3 is, how will I feel when I accomplish all those things? So if Friday is your last day of your work week, like, how will you feel on Friday evening? You're just sitting back, chilling, eating potato chips. How will you feel after you have accomplished all of those things? So that is what we want to focus on. We want to get ourselves to that wonderful, hopefully wonderful feeling. So, all right, I'm going to give us 5 minutes to work on these 3 prompts, okay? And yes, I want you to think hard about how you will feel after you do those things. Because, yeah, sometimes it's not always enough to just put things down on paper. Okay, you have to just think about what the end result will be. Think about how this will further your future plans, things like that. So I want you to think about that. Okay. All right. Mm. Let me put this timer back up here. All right, and put that right there. Okay, yeah. And we're going to think about these three questions for 5 minutes. Yes. All right. Before I do that, though, I see there's some chat. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. I try. Yes, I think it's important to always just remember what we're doing all of this for, right? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna focus on that for 5 minutes, and I will be back to you. Come in. We have 1 minute and 10 seconds left. Yes. All right. thinking about how we will feel by the end of our work week. If you work, that is, whatever day feels like the end for you. Okay, guys. All right. How was that 5 minutes? This music today, I'm sorry. Okay. How was that 5 minutes for you? Do you feel a little more, just a little tiny bit more focused on what you're going to be doing this week and how you need to get to that magical time when you are done with everything? How can you get there? Yes. Okay. Music. Oh, okay. I'm so happy. I'm glad the music is working out because, yeah, I was struggling there for a minute. All right. Hey, all right. All right. I see you guys. I see you. Okay, so yes, thank you, Stephanie, for letting me know because I was worried. I was worried. All right, and then we we have Miss Ellen Cass. Hello to you. Hello to you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right, so we just got through a few prompts here. I'm gonna keep this party going. All right, we got a few more. Mm, and let's see. Boop. All right, let's get on with our prompts here. Yes. Okay. So our next three prompts are going to be what small steps can I take tomorrow to get started? Usually, because this is kind of a regular prompt for me. Usually it's like today or tomorrow, but I'm like, no, we're gonna rest today. Okay. So go. I'm not telling you how to spend your Sunday, but if you needed that extra push to relax, to spend some time with your loved ones, or just to take a nap or whatever, this is this is me telling you to do that, okay? But of course, always do what you want. But yes, what small steps can you take tomorrow to get started with the three things that we wrote about? Okay, so yeah, do you need to call someone? Do you need to, maybe wake up earlier? Or what do you need to do? Number six is what events, appointments, or trips do I have planned this week? And how can I prepare for them? That is one that I will probably always have because that is something that trips me up all the time. So, like, what logistics behind the scenes do I need to arrange and coordinate? Okay, so think about those things. All right, and then number seven is what is a change I will make this week, and it can be large or small, whatever. Uh, and how, yeah, and how will I set myself up for success with that change? Maybe your diet. Maybe don't buy the large bag of potato chips in the first place, and then you won't have it in the house, and then you won't eat the entire thing in the space of like an hour or something. You know what I mean? So just don't give yourself that temptation. And by you, I mean me in that instance. So, yeah, think about think about those changes that you will make and how you will set yourself up for success with that. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and give us another 5 on the timer. Wait, can I? Can I? Yes, I can. 5 minutes. Get your pens ready if you need a new pen. All right, this one looks like it has ink. It's killing me, but it's not writing right. So I may just switch. And yeah, so make sure you have all your materials ready. All right, 5 minutes. Okay, you have 1 minute and 33 seconds to think about these journaling prompts. Yeah, all right. So I hope that that is helping us focus on our tasks that we need to do for the coming week and just getting ourselves set up for success. We are gonna be successful people this week. Mm, I've decided. Yeah. All right. And now here are our next set of prompts. All right. So yes, this is one that I include most of the time. How can I set up? I can't see the prompt though. Okay, how can I? When can I schedule body doubling for high focus or boring tasks? So that. This is what we're doing right now. We are collectively working on something together, and we are by our very presence in being here today, we are holding each other accountable. I don't think, honestly, this doing this live stream has been beneficial for me just because, yeah, it forces me. Hi, you guys are forcing me to spend time in my journal and do a lot of planning and a lot of thinking about the coming week. So thank you for just your presence and your energy and your vibes. So it's helping me. I hope it's helping you. And that's what body doubling is all about. Mm, mm, mm. So I can't see what you're doing, but it's like we are we are giving each other energy and we are just collectively working together on something. Maybe you're not even journaling right now. I don't know. But that's not the point. Doesn't matter. So yes, when can I schedule this body doubling? When do I have maybe boring things that I need to do that I not that journaling is boring, I'm talking about other stuff. When do I have those times that I need to work on something that requires a lot of focus? So yeah, think about that. How can you make that time? Number 9 is gonna be, what's the one thing I've been avoiding that I can take a small step toward this week? You know what that is. You know what it is. You know what it is. All right. And then how is October going so far? We're already almost halfway through October. And that like I feel like we just started October. What happened to it? What happened to it? So yeah, think about yeah, so you'll be sitting on Friday night and October will already be halfway over. Isn't that creepy to think about? Um, so yes, how is it going so far? How do you feel about the month of October and how can I end it on a high note? Hmm, what do I need to do that? I don't know. All right, so we're gonna think about that, and I'm gonna give us 5 more minutes. All right. Okay, we have 1 minute. Oh, 1 minute and 18 seconds. Nose. All right. Ah, yes. Very good. I can feel that you guys are journaling hard, getting those thoughts down on paper, making yours, what do I want to say? Giving yourself the best chance for success in the coming week. So I just feel it. I feel it. All right. So yes, if you have a moment, if I want you to think about how October is going for you. So I'll put that in on the screen here. Send me an emoji. Let me know how October is going for you. I feel it is magical and sparkly so far. I feel happy to be employed, which I never thought I would hear myself say. Yeah, I feel it gives my life structure, if nothing else, and of course, income. So that's always good. Uh, yes, okay. So, Ellen, he has the fall colors with the hearts. So, it is a magical love experience. Uh, I'm trying to translate these hearts. It is a magical feeling of happiness for the autumn season. Yes, I feel the same way. I do. I enjoy seeing the trees change color. Well, if you live in parts of the U.S., we have the the colors changing for the trees. We have the weather starting to feel very crisp. So, so I that is what I translate your hearts to be, Ellen. Okay, just the magic of autumn as we transition into fall, getting away from summer. Love it, love it. All right, and Mulder Cooper, great. All right. Oh yes, and hello, by the way. Yes, hello. Okay, so we've got this upward path of improvement and growth and success and I lost my adjectives. All right, so yes, just moving forward and upward in life. Okay, yes. Ah, I like that emoji. Actually, I don't know if I like that one. I might have to steal that one. Thank you. Okay, then we have Stephanie Scribed. All right, she's got some happy faces here. Yes, October is happiness. It's not. Well, again, I speak for my part of the U.S. It is not too hot. It is not too cold. It is all right. Okay. Yes. All right. Well, yeah. October is a good month. It is, if you celebrate Halloween, we've got Halloween coming up toward the end, at the end of the month. All right. I like Halloween and I never dress up. So I'm that person. All right. So very good. All right. Happiness. Just happiness. Okay. Lieutenant. Okay. Wait, what is this? I can't see. Okay. So that is the fingers crossed. all right, she's feeling good and hopeful about the end of October. She feels like, yes, something just amazing is going to happen. And she's like, yes, I know it's going to happen. I'm just going to put the hopes and the wishes out into the universe. That's how I interpret that. Okay. Yes, I love it. Thank you. All right. Yes. All right. Okay. So I did well. I did well with the emoji interpretation. All right. Thank you. Good. All right. And then Ellen. All right. So yeah. Okay. So summers are hot and fall is yeah. Fall is just a nice kind of relief after you've suffered through, maybe not suffered, but you've gone through summertime, and it's just like, this is all right. We can, we can relax. We can still go outside. It's not wintertime. So, all right, y'all. I like these emojis. Thank you very much. So yes, I wanted to, see how you were doing a little temperature check of how you guys were doing for fall. All right. Okay. Ah, Lieutenant, thank you. Yes, hopefulness. I like the fingers crossed. So we have to remain hopeful and thinking, being optimistic, and thinking that things are going to be good for the rest of this month. Which they will be. They will be. All right. So, okay, you guys. Look what time it is. All right. So what I'm going to do is I need to set up my camera for the second half of our. Oh, look. Yes, I need to set up the camera for the second half of our live stream. And that way, I have my downward facing camera. You can see my desk. You can watch me write and set up my weekly spread if you're into that. And then also I will have some more journaling prompts, and they will be more related to how you feel about your body and treating your body well. This is not like trying to get you to exercise or anything. I just want you to think about your physical attitude. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to put 10 minutes up. There'll be a timer. And so this is our time to go get something to drink, go to the restroom, whatever you need to do, and come back. And if you are ready to journal some more, get your materials. And I will see you in 10 minutes. Okay, you guys. Good job so far, first half. I see a lot of journaling happening. All right. I'll see you in 10. Okay, you guys, hello. That was approximately 10 minutes of a break, and I'm sorry I kind of ended it a little abruptly. I had to get my my camera was not cameraing at that moment. I don't know what was happening. So, but I got it fixed. I got it resolved, and we are back. I hope that you have, maybe you got a drink of water. You stretched your legs, whatever made you feel good for those 10 minutes. I hope you were able to do that. I see we have some new people in our chat today. Welcome, you guys. I'm just so happy that you're all here. Happy Sunday to you. If you feel so inclined, feel free to say hello in the chat. We would love to hear from you and just see how you're doing. If you want to leave us an emoji and describe your week for us in one emoji, what would that be? Let us know. All right, so in the second half of my live stream, I'm going to set up my weekly spread in my bullet journal and feel for myself that I am doing well for the coming week, get myself on the right track. And if you would like to join me in that, of course, you are welcome. And I also have, so you can decide. You can either do your weekly spread alongside me, or you can journal with journaling prompts that I'm going to have for you. So it's up to you. It's a choose your own adventure, So, but yes, feel free. Say hello in the chat if you're new, if you just joined us, and we are gonna get going here. All right, it is October 12th. It is. Oh, that would have been cool if it were 12 minutes after 10 o'clock here, but it is 11:12. Never mind. Anyway. All right. So I want you, for 2 minutes, we are going to take a highlighter. I have a few here, and we are going to take the things that we so diligently scribbled down in our last half of this, the previous half of this live stream. We wrote some things down. We had some planning prompts that we answered, and now I want you to just take some highlighters and just see what looks really important that you would like to add to your planner. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do that. There we are. All right. Excellent. And let's get started. Okay, we've got about 40 seconds. I hope you have a highlighter or can just underline things that are important to you. Voila, there we are. Very good. Okay. So now you know what are the really important things that you would like to focus on for the coming week. Okay. And all right, I see we got some chat time here. Ooh, well, we've got a what is this? It's a Halloween pumpkin by Rowan. Hello, Miss Rowan. It is so good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. All right. Yes. Okay. So Halloween is approaching, and yes, maybe some of your plans for this week include preparing for Halloween, which I never seem to do. Like getting your costume ready if you want to dress up, or having a jack o' lantern or things like that. So yeah, I think I love that emoji. Thank you. All right. Yes. Okay. So we are gonna work on some different journaling prompts here. Okay, so my loose theme of this week is, am I treating my body like a temple? so here we go. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, yesterday I went for this lovely walk with my mother, and we were in the park and we were all enjoying nature and stuff. And then uh and then I think after that I don't know. I was just like, I need some potato chips. No, we had gone to the store. I got a really big bag of potato chips and I ate those. As I didn't tell you guys this part. Um, so I have right now, I've been doing like this 10,000 step a day goal again, which I've done on and off in life, you know. And so I was marching in place whilst eating eating the potato chips. So because I think by the time we got home, I was only at like 6,000 steps or something, and I was like, no, I gotta, I gotta get my 10,000. And so yeah, I was watching Netflix, eating potato chips. I'm telling you all this stuff, and doing and then marching in place as well. And I was like, what am I doing? So that's how I got to this point. Like, am I treating my body like a temple? So yeah, I want you to think about that. Are you being good to your body? Are you doing things that you should do that you know would be healthy and avoiding unhealthy things? All right, so our first, so you can answer that as well. I don't know if I am considering that a prompt. Am I treating my body like a temple? I think we already know the answer to that. Either it's a yes or a no. Uh, and then our actual prompt is going to be, what are the best things I did for my body last week, and how did they make me feel? So yes, walking. Maybe you ate something really healthy. Maybe you had a protein shake or something like that, and it felt really good. So what are things that you did that were healthy for your body? And then what were the worst things? What were the worst things you did to your body? And how did they make you feel? And I mean physically and emotionally. So yes, I definitely paid for those potato chips, and some of the other things that I ate over the past week. So yeah, just monitoring that and thinking about how those things make you feel. Not necessarily just things that you ate either, just everything. All right, so I'm gonna give us 5 minutes for these two prompts, technically three prompts. And if you feel so inclined, you are also welcome to share anything that comes up for you in the chat. Okay. So all right, where is my timer? There it is. Okay. All right. And 5 minutes. Or wait, what did I say? Yeah, 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, we have 25 seconds. All right, very good. So, is your body your temple? Are you treating it like a temple? Those are some things to ponder this week. There we go. Let me turn this All right. I'm happy the music is doing better. Okay, so yeah. Think about that. What are some good things that you did for your body over the past week, and what are some not so great things that you did to your body over the past week? So I hope that gave you, I hope that helped you think about that a little bit. All right, and what are our next prompts? Okay, so how does my diet affect my mood, and how does my mood affect my diet? All right. So, yeah, think about that. Like, are you like myself? There's no judgment here. I am an emotional eater. If I am stressed out, or if if I'm tired, uh, definitely I'm going to be reaching for things that are not the healthiest things in the world. um, or if I'm angry, I have specific things that I like to eat when I'm feeling anxious. I like really crunchy things, so I could just like so yes, I love pumpkin seeds. Speaking, I just saw that pumpkin emoji. I love pumpkin seeds, like a roasted pumpkin seed, when I am feeling some type of way, when I'm anxious. And yeah, so that is popcorn as well, like just really crunchy foods. um hmm. And yes, of course, we like our comforting foods, our ice cream and our soup and things like that. So yeah, how does that, after you eat those things, how is your mood affected, and how does your mood in turn affect what you decide to eat? And then, what are some ways that you harm your other ways that you harm your body, according to you? Maybe I should have written this differently, because this question is assuming that you don't eat well. So, yeah, what are some other ways that you are harmful to your body? So, maybe it's not getting exercise, or not going outside, or uh, smoking or drinking or things like that. So, let's think about those. All right, what do you tend to do more when you are feeling a certain type of way? All right. So, yes, I'm going to set a timer for those things. And this is no judgment or anything. We just want to be more aware of what we're doing. And yeah, thinking of maybe possible solutions, or just sometimes awareness is enough. You don't even need to solve everything. All right. 5 minutes. Mm, minutes to think about our diets and our how they affect our moods or how our moods determine what we put in our mouths. Yes. All right. So hope that gave you something to think about. All right, Ellen. Thank you. Ah, yes. Potato chips for anxiety and ice cream for stress, or maybe both. I am right there with you, friend. It is just it. There's just something about it. Just something about it. So yes, it is. Um, I think it's useful to think about what foods you tend to reach for when you are feeling certain different ways, and I guess ideally trying to think about how we can. I have no high hopes for myself, but just to think about what different things we can do when we are feeling stressed and or anxious. Yes, of course, we can take a walk, we can write in our journals. I get it, I get it. So yes, all right. I am right there with you, Ellen. But yeah, I think it's important to at least name it and think about what it is. Yeah, name. You know what I'm saying? Just put put it into a category of yes, this is what I eat when I'm stressed out, and it's cool. All right. Ah, Stephanie. Okay. Very good. All right. Thank you. Uh, so yes, Stephanie eats cookies and entire people. Hey, I love this. All right. Yes, I do love some pizza. I wouldn't categorize it as like an emotional food for me. I just eat it. I just eat it whatever. Like I just love pizza. So I'm right there with you, friend. You know. I love talking about food too. This makes me so happy right now. Okay, and a sleeve of cookies. What kind of cookies? Yes, I must know. Okay. Yeah. What kinds of foods are giving you the happiness and the possible stress relief and anxiety relief? Let me know. All right. So this is good. Okay. All right, you guys. I hope all this food chat isn't making you hungry, or maybe it is, and that's cool too. Okay. All right. So what now? I'm going to give us 5 minutes, and hopefully it doesn't take the entire 5 minutes, but it could, to think about what Girl Scout cookies. Yes. Okay. Focus. What are three things I'm grateful that my body can do? Yes. Okay. So we want to be. So I'm not telling any of us to stop eating a particular food or do anything. All right. I just, this is all about just awareness. But yes, part of that, I think, part of being good to our bodies and treating it like a temple is gratitude. You have to be grateful for the things that your body can do. We're not going to think about what we can't do. Okay. Just only what we can. All right. And so I'm going to give us 5 minutes to think about that. But before I do that, I want to show you. Well, actually, no, I'm going to give us, okay, the 5 minutes right now. And then I will continue with my weekly spread. It is kind of doing some things. All right. And then we will continue. All right. 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. So, what are three things you are grateful that your body can do? Okay, we have about a minute and 39 seconds left. What are three things I am grateful that my body can do? Hmm. You almost dropped my pen. Okay. Ah, all right. I hope that gave you, just gave you some good feelings about what your body can do. I know that maybe a lot of us are not 100% pleased with everything about our bodies. I don't think anyone is, but I think the fact that you have a body and that it is, mostly functioning and that you're here with me, that gives me some hope. Just to think about the different things that your body is capable of, I think is important to start to treat it as a temple. All right, so yes, very good. All right, Miss Ellen. All right, yes, you could see, you could read or write, and you could walk. Yes, 78, walking upright, feeling good, healthy, reading and writing. Those are three amazing things, and I am happy that you are here with us. Of course, that that you recognize that about yourself. Like, yes, these are amazing things that my body can do, and that help me get through the day. So there you go. There you go. I love it. I love it. I'm not even gonna, you know, I got nothing. So very good. All right. I love it. We've got the trefoils. Do you mean like the trifecta of the happiness of reading and writing? I'm not sure, but yes, I agree. It is. It's beautiful. Okay, so very good. You are. I think the first step is just knowing that you are blessed and that you can do these things. Hmm, there you go. I'm gonna say that. All right. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, it is. It is all good. It's all good. All right. And now, what is one way I can show love to my body this week? All right. Yes. Okay. So, what is one thing that you can do for your body that would, you know, express gratitude or express uh, just feeling happy with where you are with your body? Hmm. And the side question is going to be, how can I add that activity? And I do mean an activity, not just like thinking, oh, my body's great. I want you to think of like an actual thing that you can do for your body. And how can I add that? Could I add that to my calendar right now? Okay. I don't, I'm going to give us, okay. Yes, Stephanie, let's say it. All right. Oh, good. Okay. Um, I'm going to give us. I'm going to give us 3 minutes since it's only one question. Okay. I hope that this is enough time to be able to think about this because I imagine that we already have something in mind that we would like to do. I think. I think you know what it is. All right, and before we do that, because I did say I was going to show you guys what I was working on with my weekly spread, so I'm going to just show you really quickly. Okay, so yeah, this is my little weekly spread. All right. This is my guiding star to get me through the week. And I keep my journal either at my desk when I'm working or I take it to bed with me and then I write in it before I go to bed. So this is what I will look at for everything. And I wanted to show you the intention of the week. All right. So my intention of the week is I intend to do things that nourish my mind and body so that I can perform my what did I write? Perform at my best and move forward. My body is my home. I didn't write temple. I didn't feel that word. My body is my home, and I have to give it the love and respect it deserves. Mhm. Okay, so that is I write an intention every week. And then there's my habit tracker, just tracking everything that I do every day. These are the next 2 coming weeks. I was busy with the correction tape. I wrote something here that shouldn't go there. And then I wrote October 12th because I was looking at the date. So it should be October 2025. So I got rid of that. Anyway, okay, you guys. Now, I will give you 3 minutes to answer this prompt. Okay, what is one way I can show love to my body? We have about 30 seconds. Yeah, you guys. All right. I'm not ready. Wait. uh, okay. So, what did you come up with? What is one way you can show love to your body this week? And if it is an activity that you can schedule, could you add it to your calendar right now? What are some thoughts? What do you think? Uh, I do new for myself. I can't even answer my own question. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I like as I keep talking about. I love having some time outdoors. So that is probably something I will do. Uh, Probably. So I need to answer my own question. I don't know. I just know that it is going to probably deal with something outdoors. I would like to either maybe take a trip to a park that is nearby that I've been wanting to go to, but that's far away. Too far to walk, that is. So it's near, but it's too far to walk. So, okay, I'm going to think about that. In the meantime, we're going to keep going. Okay, so now our next journaling prompt is going to be how will I connect my mind, my body, and my mind this week? Okay, so yeah, things like meditation or things like also maybe doing some stretching, doing some yoga, doing some pilates, things like that. What are ways that you can connect your mind and your body in the coming week? Hmm. All right. So I want you to think about that. Mm. And we're gonna give ourselves. I'm gonna give you another. Let's do 5 minutes for this question because I feel like this may take a moment to think about if it's not something that is something you normally do. It may take a moment to really ponder that. All right, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes, and then we will be toward the end of our time, and I will send you off on your way. All right. Wait, I missed all these chats. You- all right, I'm gonna stop the timer. Don't judge me right now. Okay, I'm gonna stop the timer for a second. My software sometimes just doesn't like to show me all these lovely things you're putting in the chat immediately. So, okay, yes, Miss Ellen, killing it. Yes, Stephanie, let's acknowledge Miss Ellen. These were awesome things that she said a moment ago about what she appreciated about her body. So very good. Okay. Yes. No. So Miss Stephanie, Girl Scout cookies are life, and I I could totally imagine. I don't really have access to them as much as I would like. So, but yes, I fully appreciate a good Girl Scout cookie, so I'm right there with you, lady. Yes, but yeah, whenever I have them, I'm very pleased with life. Bagels. Very good. All right, you better get your bubble bath. Go and get this bubble bath this week, okay? I want you to put it on the calendar. All right. Actually, yes. You've given me an idea. I want to have some spa time, like some masks. I need to get my nails done, something. But yes, all right. Um, but yeah, a bubble bath sounds amazing. I am. I'm gonna be jealous of you when you do this bubble bath. All right, and Stephanie, yes, I try to be, cause I'm such a hermit. I try to be outdoors, and it's just yeah. So yeah, I love going to parks. I love going outdoors. I'm not a hiker. I'm not a camper, but walking, I will do that all day long. All right. And Lieutenant, yes, thank you for being here. You are part of what makes it great. So I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, and very good, Miss Ellen. Ah, thank you very much. Yes, your answers, your responses, your just energy and vibe. I appreciate you being here. Okay. So I think I'm going to. How many more prompts do I have? I think I just have this last one. But and then yes, okay. I'm going to. So what are some ways? All right, I've kind of eaten up that 4 minutes that I was going to give us for this by going through. I'm all discombobulated now. No, you guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so what are some ways that we will connect our minds and bodies this week? Are we into the yoga? Are we into maybe doing some sort of combination of being outside and getting exercise and journaling? What are we thinking? What are some different ways that we could connect the two together? Are we into sports? Do we like to play pickleball? Do we like to do we like to roller skate, which I haven't done in forever? That's the only athletic thing that I do. So yes, that would be a lovely thing to do if I can get my skates working. All right, okay, you guys, I'm going to skip this question because I talk too much. And then we're going to move on to our last question. You can stay with me if you would like. We are coming up on our 2 hour time, but I'm going to stay until the end. But yes, I want you to think about, what do you want? What do you want? Okay. And I will give us 5 minutes. All right. Just thinking about, what do you want for your life, your body, your mind, your career, your lunch, your breakfast. Okay. All right. We have 1 minute and 16 some odd seconds to really focus on what it is you want. Yes, you guys are amazing. You are killing it with the journaling. I feel it. All right, so that was our last prompts, and I just appreciate you sticking around with me for these extra few minutes here. I'm gonna show you my weekly spread in my bullet journal. I don't know. I'm just always so proud. So I like to show it off. But yes, this is what gets me through the week. I, of course, still have to fill in my to dos and think about some other stuff that I need to fill in. I wanted to leave us with this very long quote that I found related to our bodies. Oop, all right. So, your body is a sacred garment. It's your first garment. It's what you enter life in. It's what you depart life with. And it should be treated with honor. And that is by Martha Graham. Oh, isn't that interesting to think of it that way? Like it's your skin suit, right? Like I don't know. So yes, I like to think of it that way. All right, you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate you all. Gracias, Nestor. Sí. Oh, um, no hay de qué, gracias. And yes, it is always a pleasure to have you all with me today on these Sundays. This brings me so much joy. So thank you. All right. Next week I will not be here because I will be en route to my next house sit in California. So I will see you the following Sunday, which is October 26th. So, and I'm worked it out on the calendar. That is actually correct. So it is October 26th. And I look forward to seeing you all again. And I hope that you have a wonderful 2 weeks. And I hope that you are good to your bodies, good to your minds during that time and always. And all right, I just want to just always, of course, thank you for being here. Okay, so have a wonderful Sunday. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you would be so kind, please like this video. You know, if you liked it somewhat, you know, we give it a 6 out of 10. I think that deserves a like. There you go. All right. Okay, I give you all just big hugs, big happiness for Sunday, and I will give you the upside down wave. Goodbye. All right. Have a wonderful week. Be good. Treat your body. Okay, bye. Have a good week. Bye. Bye, Megan. Bye, Ellen. Bye, Lieutenant. Bye, Nestor. Bye, Stephanie. Bye. Wait, I'm missing Rowan. Yes. Bye, and Moldy Cookie Bread. Thank you. All right. Bye,